Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. See, we are in the month of December. Hardly 90 days to go for your board exam. Or if you are in the lower classes, for the final exam. Whichever board you are studying, whether you are studying in CBSE or state board, or there are a lot of boards. Your mark is very, very, very important. Your mark is a feedback. Like BP is a feedback, like pulse is a feedback, like your sugar level is a feedback, your weight is a feedback, your blood results are feedback. When you look at the feedback, the doctor will have to assess whether you are healthy. If all the parameters are within the allowable limit, the doctor will say, fine, you are all right, you can do anything you want. But if any one of the parameters are not within limits, the doctor will say, you have to take these medicines. And the doctor knows why the medicine should be taken. And he will also tell you what food to take, what food not to take. And with that, the responsibility of the doctor is over. It is your responsibility. Not even your parents' responsibility. Because your health parameters will affect you, not the society. Similarly, your mark is a feedback. Now, let us say that out of 100 marks, you are getting 60, 70, 80. What does it say? It says that you are above average. If you are getting less than 30, it means that you are below average. If you are getting a single digit mark, it means that you are very bad in terms of mark. Not as a bird, you are not a bad person, but your mark is not good enough, even for a pass. So, you need to ask yourself, why am I having this low mark? Like the doctor is checking, why are you having a high BP, low BP? The doctor is asking, why is he having so much of palpitation? Why there is a problem in the pulse, ECG, all these things, parameters, why? Then he goes into the reasons, investigation. And then, depending on his evaluation of your health, he gives you medicine. Similarly, your mark is an index. Today, in the most competitive world, you have to be extraordinary. Because all of you want extraordinary life. You want to live happily. You don't want poverty. You want to live comfortably. You want yourself to be admired. If that is so, then you have to perform extraordinarily well. And performing extraordinarily is not difficult. First of all, it is not impossible. And many of you may think scoring 80, 90 is difficult. I am telling you, it is not difficult. It is easy, provided you address the question, why am I getting 10 marks less than centum? So I am going to analyze various reasons. It will be very useful to you, it will be useful to anybody. First and foremost is your attitude. What did I say? Louder. Attitude is very, very, very important. Now, whatever you do outside, it's a behavior. Like, for example, I shout, it's a behavior. What is my attitude? Why am I shouting? Supposing you waste your food. Wasting food is a behavior which can be seen from outside. But why am I wasting food? My attitude that I can waste food. Supposing you copy in the exam. Copying is an external behavior which can be seen, which can be photographed, which can be noticed. But why are you copying? Attitude, I want to cheat the examination system. You are over speeding in the traffic, in the road. So it can be photographed. We can even find out, nowadays there are a lot of gadgets available. At the flick of a button, they will know whether you are traveling at 80 kilometers or 100 kilometers, and you may be given a ticket. That is outside behavior. But then where is the attitude? Attitude is, I can break speed norms. Similarly, when it comes to education, your attitude to hard work is very, very, very important. Now, one attitude is, in Hindi they call chalta hai attitude. Well, okay, no problem, paatikalam. Tamil la paatikalam ba. Paatikalam eppo. Now, if that is the attitude, you will not work hard. I am giving you a very clear guideline. Now, when you go to the dietitians, they will give you how much, they will give you a list of food to be taken. Let us say you are anemic. And the dietitian will tell you, you are anemic, you should take these type of food. They will even prescribe so many ounces, so many grams. If you don't take, you will not improve your health parameters. Similarly, you have to put in a minimum hours of work. You are in the 9th and 10th level, let us say. At the 9th and 10th level, at 9th level, let me say first, around 5 hours of work per day you have to put in. 5 hours of work. Work does not include your homework assignment. Work does not improve your classwork assignment. Work does not include, if you are going for a tuition, that time is not included. You are preparing for the next day is work. You read something and write down, practice, that is work. So minimum 4 to 5 hours of work is very, very, very important. It is something like if you are playing cricket, if you have to chase a run of 300 runs which was scored by the opponent team, then the run rate is very clearly fixed. You have 20 overs, and in that 20 overs, what should be the run rate? If you do not hit that run rate, you are going to fail. Similarly, minimum 5 hours of work is very, very important. The question is, where do I get 5 hours? I am giving you a simple thumb rule. I call it as the golden hours. Morning 5 to morning 8 golden hours. Evening 5 to evening 8 the golden hours. 3 hours plus 3 hours. Golden hours. Now supposing you say, I get up only at 6:30. You have lost 1.5 hours of golden hours. It is something like somebody gives you 300 grams of gold, out of which 150 grams you have lost it. You have only 150 grams. Similarly, evening 5 to night 8 o'clock, 3 hours. Whatever may be your other thing, go study. If you do not log in this minimum 6 hours, or if you do not control these 6 hours, you are not going to score mark. Please understand. Talent alone is not going to get you mark. Your ability alone cannot get you the mark. You need to have the talent and ability plus hard work. It is something like the two sides of a coin. One side alone is printed, it is not a legal tender. Supposing somebody gives you a 100 rupee note, only one side is printed, bank will not honor it, you will not honor it. You should be printed both the sides. Similarly, your talent and ability should be supported by hard work. Then find out, where is the time going? What do I do from evening 5 to 8? Many of you land up in a tuition center. I'm telling you, as long as your teachers are good, as long as you are attentive in the classroom, you do not need a tuition at all. You need extra coaching when you prepare for an all India level of examination like IAS, IIT, yes, because teachers cannot coach you for that special exam. So one reason we are analyzing today for not scoring mark is your attitude to hard work. Ask yourself before going to bed today whether I am working hard enough. That's the message I thought I should give you today.
SRMJV is not just a school, it's a one-time experience.
VM Nagar, Tiruvallur.